I'm Wolfgang. Are you ready to be bamboozled? Welcome in my close-up theatre. Do you know, somebody came up to me the other day and said, Wolfgang, how did you get into magic? And I don't know if you knew that. My dad was a magician. He says I was his first trick. No, it's a joke. Seriously though, a few years ago, my mother did research into the family tree, and she found out on her side that she comes from a town called Lemgo, where they have a witches museum in Germany. And she found out about 400 years ago, someone on her side of the family had to pay a fine for admitting they did witchcraft. I was like, wow, man. So maybe I'm the reincarnation. So the other day I'm going through some of her stuff, and I found these tarot cards, and I don't really recall her using them, so maybe these are a few hundred years old. So I did a bit of research and found out what did they do back in those times. And there's a story of a gentleman that used to go around showing these cards, and he had this king in between all these nines, and he'd tell people, you have to bet where is the king. And what he'd do, he'd put 3 cards down on a table like that, and keep the rest, and he'd confuse people. He'd go, where do you think is the king? Is it one of those over there, or is it one of these over here? And this elderly lady came along once, and she put down this really valuable coin. And she said, it's over there. He said, are you sure? He gave her a chance. He said, yes. So he went and he counted through the cards, and there was absolutely no king there. The rest of the day he kept on playing, and she was livid. But what he didn't realize is she was a witch. She went back, she placed a spell on him. The whole day he made money. And that night he was packing his cards away. And as he turned the cards over to gather them up, he turned one over, and suddenly he had 2 kings. He freaked. He turned the next one over, there was another king. He turned it, and all of a sudden, the 4 number cards had changed to kings. The ones on the table had also changed to kings. And since that day, he never ever again messed with the tarot cards. That's a pretty cool story, huh? I'm going to see you again next week for trick number 5. Until then, cheers.